Governor Brown has taken a great interest in education and made it one of his priorities for the state. Among other things, and I'll mention several that have been impactful here at Cal, first of all, and perhaps not fully appreciated, he has sustained the Cal Grant program, which is the reason why Cal has as many low-income students as all 8 Ivy League universities put together. One of his early actions, which I am personally particularly grateful for, was to sign AB 130 and 131, the 2 bills that comprise the California DREAM Act. After these bills, UC Berkeley became, just 3 semesters ago, the first university in the United States, not just the state of California, but the entire United States, to grant financial aid to undocumented students. It took 11 years by first Senator and then Assemblyman Gil Cedillo, and then with people like myself joining in, to get this legislation passed. 11 years before we finally had a governor who would sign the California DREAM Act. So this is a really singular accomplishment by this governor. We are confident that under his leadership, California's public higher education system will continue to be a model for the nation and the world. It's my great pleasure and honor to invite Governor Jerry Brown to give the commencement address.
Thank you, Chancellor. And first of all, congratulations to all you graduates. Today we think of Syria and Afghanistan and Iraq, or of the breakdown of our vaunted banking system and the millions of people who lost their homes and their jobs as a result, or of unprecedented and growing inequality, or perhaps of $1 trillion in student debt. All the while, Washington is polarized and bogged down in empty political combat. All these problems are serious and count as some kind of crisis. But even more threatening is the report from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's monitoring station in Hawaii. On May 9th of this year, the agency reported that the main greenhouse gas blamed for global warming, carbon dioxide, averaged 400 parts per million. It was at least 3 million years ago that CO2 levels were this high. Then the polar ice caps were much smaller, and sea levels were 60 feet higher. If that happened today, the airport runways in Oakland and San Francisco would be underwater. Our view of the ocean from the Greek theater would be scenic, but very alarming. Of course, the changes in our climate are not happening in political time. By Twitter standards, the pace is very slow, but inexorable, and most troubling, soon to be irreversible. That's the world you face, but you have the skills and the knowledge and a sense of the good. You can make change. Look how the hostility to immigrants, expressed in the passage of Proposition 187 in 1994, gave to what is now a majority in California who support immigration reform. Today in Washington, key Republicans and Democratic leaders are working to fashion real changes in our immigration laws. Obviously, they saw the power of Latinos in recent elections, but they're also moved by the actions of energized people all across the country. The Dreamers, they also had a huge impact. Another example, for years, the state of California was spending more than it collected in taxes, till it was forced to finally cut back. For the university, this meant tuition increases every year. But then, 1 million Californians signed petitions to place Proposition 30 on the ballot. Despite the pundits and their predictions of defeat, Proposition 30 passed with 55% of the vote. You helped make that happen, as did so many others in colleges and schools across the state. I'm not saying that the big issues are going to be settled easily, that greenhouse gases will soon be curbed or that inequality will be quickly reversed. But I do affirm, based on my experience, that people can exercise power wherever they are in society. Certainly not on every occasion, but at crucial moments, imaginative and bold people make a difference. You've studied political science. You've had the special privilege of being here on the Berkeley campus. As you leave today, never forget what the graduates before you did and what you can do when the moment calls you. You have the intellect, make sure you have the will. The grizzly bear is on our California flag. It portrays strength and determination. Take that with you. Go Bears!